All right, let's get it. Now, this video is the top 10 games narcissistic women play to get you on the hook. All right? So let's not get on the hook, guys. I'll get you off the hook real quick. And here's the deal, okay? Narcissism is a very vicious behavior trait, okay? A lot of times it stems from traumatic experiences in our past. So, and it's expressed from the host in sneaky, violent ways and non-emotional ways. So for the narcissistic women, for the woman that's narcissistic, her main goal, her objective is to get into interaction that's more of a transaction, more a personal gain than emotional, okay? They don't want to get too emotional in an interaction with someone if they're in it with this condition, okay? Unless her need is to be needy and have a guy. Now, a lot of women would have their goals or their objective would be either for, and mainly it's personal gain of what a victim has or a guy possesses, in this case a guy, right? Or a girl, but in this case a guy, okay? Either their possessions, it could be financial gain, it could be status, it could be just security, having somebody around, like I said earlier, but it's not really emotion. It's not intended to be emotionally connected. None of this stuff. But hey, sometimes they get caught up. You end up in a relationship with somebody like this, and these 10 things, like I say, these are subtle because they creep up on you. Okay, you're in the lull of things, and you really don't see these things creeping up. So I'm gonna give you 10 things to look out for. Okay, all right. So from 10 to 1, I'll go 10 first. And I'll go down to 1 to give you the top one. And at that point, if you're noticing 5 of these things, 3, 7, be on alert, all right? Now, I don't mean the first thing that happens, she does something one time, you go, oh, that's number 2, number 4, 8, no. If it's frequently, it's more often than not, you're seeing these traits coming up in their personality, that's who they really are, okay? No matter how they try to skew it over, that's who they really are, and you're on the hook, all right? So here's the 10 things to look out for, okay? Well, number 10, the first one, irresponsibility, lack of responsible, okay? They don't feel responsible for anything that happens that's outside of, for example, if something happens that they're bad behavior, for example, okay? They claim no responsibility for something that happens that they do that's incorrect, wrong, or you call them out for it, okay? It's always someone else's fault. Got it? So, I would have went to work early if I know John would need me to be there early. Okay, so it's never her fault; it's someone else's fault. Donna didn't call me and tell me I had to be here extra early, and Donna go, I told you yesterday. So yeah, but you didn't tell me today. You told me yesterday. That was yesterday. What about today? So they shift the blame. Okay, that's what they do. That's number 10. Number 9 is dependency. Now, a narcissistic woman needs you to depend on her. Okay. Now, doesn't mean that she's going to be your protector, but she may do it in a loving way or a nurturing way, or she makes you breakfast, or she says, "Oh, babe, what'd you do without me?" She plants these, "You need me because." What would you do without me? Because, okay? So you start folding your identity into what she's doing because you need her. She needs to know that you need her. That's her little hook there. So you say, you know what? She's kind of right. The laundry is done and whatever. This is pretty good. Yeah, she's kind of right. So they ease in by little favors. Women know how to grease the wheels, guys. Don't get it twisted. They started from their dad, or father-like figures, or their brothers. They know how to grease the wheels a little bit. Okay, talk little sweet little nothings and everything to get what they want. Okay, so in this case, she wants you to feel dependent on her. All right, they're very crafty, guys. You gotta peep game. Okay, so number 8, power. Okay, power not in the way of influencing you in a masculine way, but in a feminine way of power, persuading. Okay, by persuasion. Okay, you have a set plan for the day. Okay, listen, babe, we're gonna go here, pick up these things, and then we're gonna go here and do this for the house, this, and that. She decides, hey, why don't we go here and then go to the movies while we're out and get some food, dinner, and have some, drinks or whatever, and just chill out. Just chill, Now, I don't mean if you're working hard and you're dog tired but you're adamant about, this is when you're adamant about, listen, we got to do A, B, and C straight up. Then I got to get right back home because of I have to go to work, or I have to make appointments, or whatever, okay? She takes you from off your goals and off your mission to do something that she wants you to do, okay? That's the persuasion part, okay? Again, women know how to persuade and seduce, okay? You should too, but not in this case. This case is about her doing it in a negative way for her own personal gain, okay? No consideration for anybody else. There's no other option but what she wants, okay? So that's what the dependency is, so that the power, that's what the power comes into play, because you end up saying, you know what? Oh, we can do that. I'll do that tomorrow. You put off the things you need to do for her just to fulfill her need. That power gives her significance. It makes her feel she's the higher up on you, okay? So you have to be very careful with that. You can negotiate something with her, but at this point, she's trying to get the leverage in the relationship, okay? Calling the shots, okay? That's the power deal. Once in a while, like I said, it's okay. She's doing this more often than not. That's the problem, okay? More often than not, okay? She needs to feel that she can control the narrative, okay? She's a narcissist. That's what they do. They got to control the relationship some kind of way, have the pull, okay? Now, next one is number 7. If not, pull the victim card, okay? Now, the narcissist woman, she's always the victim when things go wrong, okay? In other words, if you catch her, say, for example, she's being less than truthful, or let's say she didn't do something supposed to do, she knew she didn't do something that's supposed to do, and say, for example, she didn't pay the phone bill, all right, or the mortgage on the house, or a car note that just said, hey, here's the money, take care of that, I had to work, it's due today, all right, and she doesn't do it. And you go, I got a phone call from the company saying that the bill didn't get paid. What's up? She go, oh, wait a minute. What you mean? I did that. I was getting ready to. I bought something from the store. I really didn't. She put her needs first. Okay, that's what they do. Okay. Now, you get upset with her. She starts the victim card. She starts to cry. Why? Why? I try my best. I do what I can. Also, with this victim card, is everybody's hating on me at work, or no one likes me. Why is it you're like everybody else? And that's the fucking kicker. That you're like everybody else routine. That's the ultimate victim card. You treat me like everybody else does. And then you fucking go, no, babe, no. All right. I'll go pay the bill tomorrow. Okay, you're right. You're right. See, what they do, they got to change the narrative. They got to change the course of things. It's not their fault. You're like everybody else. And you go, no, I'm not. And you're not. You go, got it. No, because you're making me cry. And guys, we hate the tears, don't we? We know it's bullshit, but that's the game. That's the game, man. That's how it is. All right. So the victim card, look out for that. That's number 7, like I said. So watch out for that fucking victim card. Again, every once in a while, that women are emotional. They'll cry about something that's not even gonna do with you. It could be her. She's going through a time with her damn aunt is in town. Period, whatever you call it. But or it's just her emotion. She had a bad day at work, whatever. If it's once in a while, again, it's not a big deal. But if it's more often than not, she's playing the game, guys. All right. Don't fall for the fucking bait every time. All right. Number 6, faking anger. Now, faking anger is a card she pulls when she's caught in a lie or an untruth, or just plain. See, they don't want to be, or it's really it's the fake anger. A lot of times it's used, as a misdirection. Okay, if they're in a situation where they're not accountable for where they were last night, or hey, I thought you were the so-and-so last night. Someone said he saw you at so-and-so. Oh, what do you mean? I was there. No one was home. This and that, and oh, I can't believe you. And so they start this automatically get fake, this fake anger, and they're right on the defense right away. So they set you off, with that anger right off the top. So you start saying, wait a minute, you pull yourself back, and you second guess yourself. Okay, so But when you attack their honesty with the lie that they said, they got to cover that lie up with fake anger. A lot of times, what they're being accused of is right, but they have to cloak it up some kind of way to take you off course as a misdirection. All right, so look out for that. If you know something's true and she's going, nah, you know she's lying about it, okay, chances are it's not her first lie. Okay, chances are she's been doing this for a while. Again, like I said before, with all these, okay, if it's more often than not, okay, you gotta give them a pass here and there, but if it's a fucking habit, it's a fucking habit, all right? So look out for that. Number 5, which leads to gaslighting, okay? Telling an untruth, making you believe or second guess yourself, okay? For example, if she was out all night, for example. Hey, I thought you were gonna come home last night. I had the door open and you never came back, or whatever. And she's gonna change the subject. How do you know? I was home. I came here. What? I came here. You was asleep, and I opened the door. I saw you was there. I went back out with my girlfriends because you was already asleep, and I want to wake you up. Matter of fact, I wanted to invite you to come along with us, but you was asleep. And you're like, that's bullshit. But were you asleep or not? No, I was kind of asleep. I was out. That's right. You was out. You was sleeping. I didn't want to wake you up. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm leaving. Matter of fact, I can't take this. I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. She slammed the door. Bam. And then you fucking sit there like, well, I didn't have real proof. Maybe she might have been here. I will apologize. I got to call her. She make you second guess yourself. Okay? More bullshit. But if it's more often than not, it's a habit. Okay? It's a habit. It's a problem. It's a personality trait if it's a habit. Okay? Can't help it. She's going to do that no matter what. It could be about any fucking thing. It's just a misdirection again. Okay? But it's telling you something that you already know is not true. Okay? But you have no proof. So that's the problem. Right? Let's go to number 4. Number 4 leads to trust. Okay? Now these are the top ones. Okay? Trusting and all this other stuff. Okay? These last 4 are the deep issues that get you hooked in, the real hooks. Okay? The other ones cause doubt. Gaslighting causes doubt. The anger is a misdirection. Victimizing, that pulls the guilt out of you. All right? The power play is getting leverage in the relationship. Dependency is getting you to need her or feel that without her you're nothing. All right? Number 10 is the irresponsible, not really her fault. Not responsible, not my problem. Look over there. Don't look at me. She didn't tell me to come in last night. She didn't tell me to wipe my ass today. Not my fault. I'm shitty. So those are the things. Now the last 4, let's get to it. The last 4 is trust. Now, not in the trust where it was where you're gaslighting. The trust in this case is when they're trying to build their case for a relationship or to get under your skin, to get hooked onto you by getting you to trust them. Okay? Getting to build up trust through relationship with you, through bonding, get enough bonding with you to build up trust or give a story about trust. Okay? So watch out for that one as well. Number 2 is silence. Silence is when she's displaying a little bit of difficulty or not being very happy or disappointment with your decision on something or something you didn't do for her, or she's trying to get something out of you and you won't give it to her right away. She displays disappointment. Now, it could be subtle. Okay, most times it is in the beginning. She just go silent on you. No phone call, kind of quietly ghosting you for a little bit. All right, look out for that one. Okay, and number 2, and number 1 go hand in hand. But I'll say number 2 would be the love bombing. Love bombing is when they'll come along and all this, like just from the jump, they give a lot of attention. And they treat you like you're in a real relationship right now, like you're actually going through something together, like you're bonding, like you're together. In other words, they start talking about future plans. This is the first date, okay? And they're over the top, where you start seeing where the female is very, very pushing for a relationship, pushing for long term, pushing for talking about marriage. Okay, first, second date. I'd love to get married. If you ever would, let me know. I'm available. This, that, and the third thing. Okay. Number one is showing high interest, okay, on that first date. On that, I can see this. You do this? Oh, I do too. I love that. I love when the guy does this. I love this. Boom, boom, boom. You know, to warm you up, to grease your wheels, to see where you are as far as how your feeling is for her. If you're registering the same emotions with her, that she can get hooked into you. If you can get high interest, I can do love bombing. Love bombing, I can build the trust. I can build the trust that I can get the silent treatment to start creating distance and some control. Got it? That's how that works. So number one, like I said, would be the love, the high interest, which leads to love bombing. Okay, overwhelming love, just so much love. You go, wait a minute, this is like, she's crazy about me. She's over the top, and your guard drops down, and then she moves in with the trust factor. Okay, and then moves in with the gaslighting and the silent treatment and the doubting, and everything starts to come together. You start going, wait a minute, what the fuck? We were having a good time in the beginning. It's always good in the beginning, guys. It's an interview. You go to your first job interview with a boss, you're gonna have your best impression out, right? You're gonna be your best self. You're not going there with an attitude, are you? No, you're not. So same thing applies here. So look at those 10 things. If there are any questions, you know, like, subscribe, comment below. I see new people coming to the channel right now. You new people, come in. You're welcome. Okay, we're all family here. Once you're in, your family, all right? Yo, Excel, live my best life. Hope you guys are too. Excel, and I'm out.